Hi guys, it's Chad here at Eclipse All Sports, a customer here actually, and just popped in to visit. And it turned out that Hanif was doing a top 5 budget bats for April. So I'm actually here to bring you instead, and I've actually picked out the top 6 bats, top six bats that I thought were the best of the budget bats. So yeah, I'm here to showcase them to you today. And yeah, I guess we start off with number 6. We should start from the bottom, the Honourable Mention, which is an MRF Classic Wizard. This is coming in at 29.7 and is selling for 130 quid. It's on clearance at the moment. And there you can have a look at the profile. And oh yeah, these top 6 were actually picked out by myself. I went through a good number of bats here, not quite everything because there's a lot here, and picked out 6 that I would be happy to walk onto the field with. And yeah, this is an honourable mention because it pings well, and it's got a lovely grain structure. It's very clean, and it's on sale for 130 quid. In terms of pickup, it's got this sort of round handle, a bit thin, but despite that, it does pick up quite well for the weight. So yeah, that's coming in at the honourable mention, or spot 6, if you will. So yeah, coming into the top 5, we've got this SS Tan Colt. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of got a weird colour, sort of red and white. It's kind of painted. I don't know what's underneath it, but it does say English Willow there. This is coming in at 29.8, so without the wrapper probably 29.5. Performance wise, oops. Yeah, excellent. So it's early doors, it's in April, and some folks might have really expensive bats. And if you want like sort of a cheap bat to protect it, then this could be the one for you. I would say that this would make an excellent wet weather bat, and it does ping rather nicely. This is coming in at £60 I believe, and it's on the website. You can see all the specs and measurements on that. And yeah, in terms of pickup, forgot about that. It's got this sort of thin oval handle, but pickup wise, yeah, feels lovely. I would say, I wouldn't have guessed it was close to 210. So yeah, now we've got number 4, and that is a Crunch 9000 DSC. This is the Warner model. It's got this nice sort of white and orange background to the stickers, and I don't know if you can see the links there. It's a lovely sort of clean looking piece. I don't know what's underneath David, but I'd like to think that it's nice and clean throughout. This is coming in at 29.5, but I reckon if you take off the wrapper and take off the label in front, it'll be about 29. It's coming in with a nice thickness oval handle, and yeah, the pickup is rather feather-light for me. And yeah, there's a look of the profile. Don't know if I have to come closer actually for you to see. There we go. It's got pretty much no wood taken out. It's very full, very minimal concaving. And the most important thing, well, second most important thing, the ping. Yeah. It is really superb. One of the things I look for whenever I'm picking out a bat is for responsiveness high up, and this does definitely tick the box for that. So yeah, that's the Crunch 9000 in at number 4. So in at number 3 we've got another DSC. We've got Split 4000. This comes with a pretty flashy lime green and white, and this one is quite a clean looking piece. Don't know if I mentioned the price of the Crunch before, but it's £130. This one's coming in at £110, so this split 4000. It weighs 29.6, and I would say pickup wise it's not quite as light as the Crunch 9000, so I reckon this will probably pick up a little bit lighter than what the dead weight would suggest, but not too much. In terms of the profile, as you can see, it's not too far off what the Crunch was, and in terms of the concaving, again, not very much at all. So yeah, responsiveness wise, yeah. So I would say that this has just that slight edge over the Crunch 9000, both in price and also in responsiveness. It's just got that little extra punch. It does come at a detriment in terms of pickup, but I did feel that in terms of value for money, the looks that you're getting and the performance, that this one was worthy of the number 3 spot. So in at number 2 we've got an SS Waves. Lovely clean grain structure again. It's got 5 grains. I'm sure you'll see a common sort of recurring theme in the sort of more budget bats, in that there's often not so many grains. That's because you're pretty much getting grade 3 willow in at these prices. In terms of profile, it's a nice profile. It's really quite extended. I do quite like it. In terms of concaving, not very much at all. Again, it's a sort of common theme amongst these top 6. And it's, yeah, it comes in with quite a thick oval handle, I would say. And pickup wise, yeah, feels very nice and balanced, I would say. I would probably guess about a 2.9, it's 2.9.5, and I don't remember how much it weighs. It's 2.9.7 with the wrapper on, so it's yeah, it'll probably be about 2.9.5 once you take the wrapper off. And yeah, bloody heck. Responsiveness wise, yeah, very good. I'm actually often scared that the ceiling will collapse. But yeah, this is yeah, number 2. So yeah, there you go again with the profile. A very nice extended hitting area, and the responsiveness does sort of reflect the shape of the bat. So yeah, very worthy number 2 for budget bats. And in at top place we've got another split 4000. So again, £110. This one's weighing in at 2.8.7, and I reckon without the wrapper it'll be about 2.8.5. So it's the lightest of the bunch as well, and that's part of why it's sort of nicked the top spot, so to speak. The handle's not quite as thick as the previous 3 bats, but it is quite a nice comfortable oval. And pickup wise, yeah, it does feel feather-like to me. But the real reason why it's number 1 is because when you put a ball to it, it just absolutely flies. I know the other bats are a bit heavier, but this one definitely does hold its own in terms of performance, in terms of pickup, and in terms of value. And obviously with the lowest weight and a really nice profile size, I think this is a worthy number 1. It's also worth noting that yeah, I don't think any of these DSCs I've picked out have any of the narrowing going on at the back. So as you can see, sort of very full and a good width. So thanks guys if you've stayed with us until this long. If you want to purchase any of the bats, the link will be in the description or probably placed up here beneath. So yeah, should probably mention as well, all 6 bats come with a bat cover, so that's even better value for money. It can protect your bats from the rain that we often get here. If you've missed out on buying any of these bats, it's probably because you're not subscribed to the channel and you haven't clicked the red bell icon. You might want to consider doing so that you don't miss out on buying any of these bats. I know I've missed out on buying plenty, but it's probably better for my wallet, to be honest with you. But yeah, on that note, thank you very much again for watching, and I'll maybe see you sometime soon.